Ooh, we got an annoying one today. This one's so annoying to me. And I think there's something I'm gonna mention that'll be very surprising about it. But these companies have made enough money on this one, and this one really hinders our life. And so, you know, I'm ready to erase all of this, and we are talking about the common cold. It's about time. I know there are bigger diseases in the world, but this one is one we can definitely do away with. It's a nuisance. All right. Before we start, I'm going to need y'all to excuse my pronunciations as I decode and learn more things medical. There's a lot of terms I'm just like, how do you pronounce that? So please don't get hung up on the wrongful pronunciation. We're here for the cure. I'm going to eventually learn it. I think I'm learning Medicare in one of the best ways. All right. Let's begin. We got another bug. Yet another parasite. A cold. The common cold is simply a parasitic infection. Y'all hear me? Another parasite. And in my opinion, through my research and decoding, parasites are created. So they were created to be a nuisance. And what I found about this particular parasite is it's a pork disease. That's what surprised me. This comes from pork. Your common cold. If you got a cold right now, it likely came from some form of pork. It comes from what is it? It's a parasite called Taenia solium. And that parasite released the larva and it gets, so it starts, the larva infects people. So it comes from a tapeworm that released larvae. And this is often because of pork being uncooked well enough. So whether you with pork, I don't eat pork. I don't like pork. I know a lot of people do. This is one of the illnesses that comes from pork. And so you got to cook your pork very good, very thoroughly, or you need to freeze it like sushi until the tapeworms and the parasites all die. But chances are, by the common cold being very contagious, you may have contacted it from somebody who had the illness, or you ate some form of pork that wasn't well done, and this tapeworm or these parasites came from it, and it's found in pork. Like, I haven't seen it found in any other meat. So this is a pork illness. That's something you need to know. So how do we get rid of it? My first health video, I did HIV and AIDS cure, and I mentioned a good remedy. I guess you can look at it as a cure, where I was talking about lemon and honey water, and that also helps boost your immune system. But no, I got a better cure now. I got one you don't have to wait on your immune system to heal that, because that can take a long time. So one of the things you definitely want to do is you want to get on some kind of steroid, anti-inflammatory steroid. I think one of the most common ones is prednisone. I've had prednisone before. You want a high dosage of prednisone, and that's no less than 40 milligrams, because prednisone is going to calm down the being inflamed from the inflammation. And that's definitely, you don't want to have all of those horrible symptoms that comes with the cold. So you can immediately deal with like the nasal congestion, the runny nose, the sore throat, the sinus pressure, headaches, swollen, everything, lymph nodes. You can cut you can cut that immediately because the body is trying to fight it off, but it's very painful. So prednisone is, I think, is an immunity suppressant. So I know that may sound like, why would we take an immunity suppressant? Well, the other, the antiparasitic drug, the other thing you want to take is called, and I don't want to butcher this, hold up, albendazole. I think it's albendazole. Yes, albendazole. It's an antiparasitic drug. It's gonna kill all of that larvae, the cysts, the any worms. It's gonna get rid of all that. So while your immunity is suppressed and you're not going through all of that pain, there will be something killing off the virus so that you'll become better. So prednisone, the steroid, the anti-inflammatory drug, you want to take, again, no less than 40. I think they range from 40 to 60 milligrams. You want a high dosage of that. So you want to take that about 2 weeks. 2 weeks or until healed. It's usually about, 2 weeks, 14 days, give or take. And then you take the antiparasitic drug albendazole. And I think you take it twice a day, 400 milligrams. All right, 400 milligrams. 400 milligrams twice a day. So that's 800 in total. And you can take that anywhere from on up to a month. It's going to wipe it, it's going to kill it. So you're probably going to be healed even before that. But those two are the direct killers of a cold. You stop all of the pain, the inflammatory things, and then you use the medicine, the anti-parasitic drug, to take out the parasites. And that will cure the common cold. Just like that. All right. Unfortunately, I think some of these, I know prednisone is, but some of these are prescription medicines. So you have to get these from a doctor. And then I think albendazole, one of these, it goes by your body weight. So your doctor, if they want to try this, they will adjust the amount, the dosage to your body weight. But this will kill it. Make no mistake. America got to make their money. So with that being said, there are substitute medications. If you can find one similar, then you can use it in the same way. So for instance, I think prednisone, you can take a anti-inflammatory steroid. So another one would be like dexamethasone. Dexamethasone can replace the prednisone, while praziquantel can replace the albendazole. So yeah, if you got a good alternative, that should work as well. I just gave you a general medicine, but if there's another one very similar, don't be afraid to try that one as well. And we are talking about a cure. This is curing. This is not symptom relieving or just, hey, you patching you up till your immune system kick in. This is the cure. And they know this, all right? And that's my theoretical cure. This is all theory. Y'all still in 2026 out here eating pork though? Let me stop, y'all. I'm messing with y'all. Chill, relax. I'm just having a little fun. There's one thing I want to mention before I go. And, I'm still studying this. So, it's just my early impressions on studying medicine and health. And I think I learned a trick they do. There's this disease called neurocysticercosis, that was butchered, But what I'm starting to notice about a lot of these diseases, just like I noticed the whole bug thing, what I'm starting to notice is a lot of this stuff seems like misdiagnoses. It's like, hey, we have a cure for something that people get sick with, but it's like, okay, if they get sick and it appears to be this, let's say it's not this, let's say we don't know what it is. And the best we can do is give them something to soothe them while their body fights it off. I believe they've been purposely or intentionally misdiagnosing diseases so that they can say, of course, for treatment reasons, so that they can say, hey, we don't know what that is. And so they'll give it another name. This common cold, it seems like the neurocysticercosis, that word, whatever that word is. So maybe with that disease, they said, hey, let's just act like we don't know what it is, call it the common cold, and we can say we don't have a cure for it. I think misdiagnosis is one of the biggest scams in the medical industry. This isn't my first time doing this. I've cured many things where it's like, wait a minute, that's just that. And so pay attention when they say, oh, that disease is very rare. We haven't had a case in 10 or 20 years. We haven't had a case in 50 years. Chances are they misdiagnosed it intentionally. They said, hey, don't call it that. Let's call it something else. Act like we don't know what it is and sell them treatment. Look, okay, that can be a conspiracy theory, but I'm starting to believe that because I keep seeing this over and over again. So don't be surprised if there's a lot of misdiagnoses out there intentionally for money. The whole industry is a scam. Get well soon. Come back and see me, LIHR. Oh, I'm Charmaine Santier, by the way. Kind of forgot that one. Lottoriddles.